I can tell you we went the length and breadth of the island archipelago, and the big cities like Tokyo and the others. We did not see a single American car on the road in Tokyo.
Andrew Cuomo sits down with Bill O'Reilly and Geraldo Rivera, and things get interesting. Let's get into it.
Not a Caddy, not a Buick, not a Ford, not a Chevy, not a nothing. We have plenty of Toyotas here in my neighborhood and around the country. So why is that? Now, I have an innate sense that there's something unfair going on vis-a-vis the American consumer. Now, I heard O'Reilly say that the numbers, give or take, don't really matter, that the experts will figure it out one way or the other. But I think that if these numbers are correct, or some fraction of them, if the trend is correct, if there's not an essential lie being told here, and if we are getting screwed by these foreign producers, then I think it is fair. If the reciprocal tariff, the keyword is reciprocal. If they're screwing us, we've got to tax them at least. And he's saying, President Trump, that half is about the right amount. Well, right. I don't know. The experts have to determine that, but I just think that there's it smells something rotten.
But what I don't get it.
The media keeps telling us that we're going to pay for the tariffs, and to be honest, that might be true. Prices could go up. Things might cost a little more. But what's the alternative? Just sit back and keep getting screwed by foreign producers? At some point, something has to be done. Trump's not trying to punish Americans. He's trying to level the playing field with reciprocal tariffs. It's simple. If they tax us, we tax them.
Bill, what I don't get that you guys are saying is what part of you're going to pay for these tariffs do you not get? And that's why people are worried about them.
Well, number one, after hearing Geraldo's answer, I think he should go on vacation again, because it was clear and cogent and correct, the 3 C's. So, Geraldo, thank you very much. Maybe Australia, okay? You're not going to see too many American cars down there either. Number two, I'm not going to be affected by the tariffs, Cuomo, because I have an American car that I like, and I'm never buying a foreign car. I never have, and I never will, okay? So they can raise Mercedes-Benz up to $300,000, and I don't care because I'm buying American. I'm buying American hats. We have not woke hats on BillO'Reilly.com. I'm buying the Chinese, all right? I'm buying everything American. Now, there are people who say, oh, the American companies are going to see the price rises in the foreign goods, and they're going to rise their prices as well. Possible. It's capitalism. Can't stop it. But I am a value shopper. And I will go in and I know, what things used to cost and what I believe is a fair price. So if Americans discipline themselves, all right, and I don't think there's a tariff on American-made Chinese food, which is obviously the most important thing, and particularly if you live in New York, you're not going to get hosed.
I agree with Bill O'Reilly. We should support American companies. And yeah, prices might go up, no question. But like Bill said, people are still going to shop where they get the most value for their buck. That means American companies will have to step their game up, and that's a good thing.
I don't think too many people are going to get hosed. And eggs here on Long Island, down 50%. Gas, down $1.
Not because of tariffs.
So, hey, no, I'm saying that prices in America are coming down.
Right, but Geraldo, a lot of
things.
It's not just cars. It's going to be consumer electronics and a lot of other things, Geraldo, and they're going to cost more, and people are going to have to pay for it.
But the problem I have with this tariff program, the problem I have with the tariff program, just as it is with the government getting rid of waste, fraud, and abuse, and there is a feel about it that is improvisational. It's almost as if President Trump is flying by the seat of his pants and he's saying, this works for me. Musk has this great idea. He's come to me, and now I can save billions and trillions and lives, and life expectancies would triple. And let's get this guy. It doesn't seem to be a prudent approach. I don't know about Mexico and Canada, the two biggest aspects here, excepting China. So you have Mexico and Canada. What is he going to do with Mexico and Canada? We had the North American Free Trade Treaty that worked fairly well, except the Americans seem to be footing most of the bill. How are we going to do this? How are we going to?
Well, the MCA that he negotiated is better on that. You raise Musk. Bill, what do you make of, there are two narratives. One is the one I offered, which is Musk is making trouble for the administration and they're going to Fauci him. The other one is, no, Tesla's taken a beating. He's done all he can. He's got to get back to what he does. He's helped enough. What do you think the reality is about why Musk may be getting pushed? Or whether he's walking away.
Here we go again. Geraldo trying to smear Trump. Says he's just flying by the seat of his pants. Maybe it feels that way to Geraldo because he has no clue what Trump's actually trying to accomplish. But let's be real. Trump doesn't just wing it. He calls out the BS, he cuts deals, and most importantly, he gets things done. And when it comes to Canada and Mexico, Trump's not here playing games. He's pushing for fair trade deals, so America stops getting taken advantage of by our own neighbors. Now, as far as Elon Musk, he's done nothing wrong. The man is trying to clean up the waste and fraud we all know is baked into the system. And honestly, for a guy like him to give up his time to help protect American taxpayers, that's honorable. Say what you want, but I respect that.
Well, as I said very early on, Musk is a short timer. It's just too hot. You just can't have a guy that hot. And he did a good job exposing the government waste, bringing it back onto page one. But now the technicians should take over. You don't need Elon to go out and sell it. It's sold. And most Americans know that we're being fleeced, the taxpayers being fleeced. So he accomplished what he wanted to accomplish. And I think he'll remain a Trump advisor, but I do think he'll go back to the private sector.
He did a terrible job in Wisconsin. He did a terrible job in Wisconsin.
No, it had nothing to do with it. If you look at the exit polling,
buy the votes. He tried to buy the votes of the people of Wisconsin. I know that abortion was a very, very big issue, but Musk made the Wisconsin State Supreme Court race a seminal race. He said it was historic. He said it was basically the end of history. This was the end of of an era. It's going to be now. It's going to be the Trump euphoria, Trump Valhalla. And they lost the race. He spent $25 million on a judge election. I mean, if people in Wisconsin looked at that and they said it stunk. He's trying to buy. You can't buy love. You can't buy my vote. And I think that
Geraldo,
whether he stays or not, I think that he's the greatest.
All right.
Well,
I'm glad you love him.
I think that he's wonderful.
If Elon Musk had anything to do with the loss in Wisconsin, it would have shown up on the exit polling. It's very simple. I'm a fact-based guy. I don't know this guy who lost. So today I put my investigators on it. It wasn't hard to get the exit polling information, and it came back too conservative, way too strident on abortion. Women broke big for the Democrats.
So now Elon Musk is to blame for the race in Wisconsin. Give me a break. The double standard is so obvious it's laughable. And Bill O'Reilly lays it out perfectly. It wasn't Musk. It wasn't Trump. It was the abortion issue. That's where the left dumped their money. That's where they fear-mongered, and unfortunately it worked. Here's the bottom line. Trump's tariffs were about fairness. Musk exposed the swamp, and now both are being punished for it. Share this video, like, and subscribe.